Everyone keeps telling me to go outside and touch grass. So, let's figure out how many steps it takes in Oblivion Remastered to walk outside and touch grass. I'm using a step tracker app on my phone in my pocket that makes me walk in-game and count my steps, and I'm using my elliptical. I started off as a prisoner, as usual in Elder Scrolls games. Ever since I was a kid, I was always fascinated by Shaolin monks, so I almost always pick fist-fighting classes whenever given the choice. Thankfully, with Oblivion Remastered, I can maintain my disregard for carrying bulky weapons and just punch my enemies to oblivion. See what I did there? I started walking with the Emperor and his guards for a bit, and if you want to actually set this up yourself, it's actually super simple. The easiest and cheapest way to do this is with our app, Stepl, link in the description. And then some rats attacked me. Oh, and you might find it amusing that I also added punching controls, which is why I picked the Meow Meow Khajiit race since they punch harder. That's right, I literally have to punch in the game. For the punching controls, I'm actually using an app called reWASD. If you want to try to set that up, I have some links in the description to make it easier for you to try. I've even included a link to download the exact reWASD configuration that I used for this setup. But basically, if I hold the right trigger and punch with either hand, my character punches. It's super fun. It's like dollar store VR or something. You know, you ask your mom, "Hey mom, can I have VR?" And she's like, "No son, we have VR at home. This is VR at home." Comment with a fist emoji if you want to watch me beat the arena with my fists, and or a foot emoji if you want to watch me walk across the entirety of Oblivion Remastered with my feet. Since my squad left me and I have to walk by myself, I tried to enjoy the company of rats and goblins, but they kept trying to unalive me. I definitely remember getting lost a lot in these caves when Oblivion first came out, and I also didn't even own the game myself. I just played my friend's copy. And I'm pretty sure I never actually went beyond the first mission to like deliver the amulet to where you're supposed to go. I think I just ended up running around all the different towns, but still had a lot of fun. And in this particular area, I remember running around every nook and cranny and finding all the different things that you can find. And because of that, I already know for a fact that I'm missing that like first assassin that you run across in the cave that is already deceased and has the cool leather armor that everyone always picks up. I'm like really restraining myself to not walk back or start over to go get that armor, but I know it's not a big deal, so I'm just gonna let it go. Thankfully, I'm basically a boomer, so I still remember how to navigate these caves from 2007, which was 18 years ago. I was always a fan of the original Fable games, which is why I always knew that I would appreciate Oblivion. It has so much more charm and doesn't take itself as seriously as I feel like Skyrim or Morrowind does. Granted, I love those games too, but Oblivion just reminds me so much more of Fable. The one thing that I do wish for this remaster is that lush, oversaturated, bloomy feel of the original that definitely did remind me of Fable. Oh well, it's still kinda cool to see how nice this game looks now. If I was actually playing this on my PC, I would totally install some mods to increase the saturation again, but I'm not actually playing this on my PC. I'm playing on the Xbox Cloud Play with the Game Pass Ultimate, and since I love saving money almost as much as I like walking around in video games, I got my Game Pass subscription through today's sponsor, Aniba. Aniba is your one-stop shop for all your gaming and entertainment needs with the best deals on thousands of digital gift cards and keys for software and games. Check out the links in the description to save money and support the channel. Finally made it through the cave and back to my squad. You know, I always found it weird how quickly the guards in this game kind of just trust you. Like, I get that their leader trusts you, but honestly, he's kinda kooky. As a guard, I personally would not trust his trust in the main character. Like, the assassins coming the same time that I happen to be released? That sounds like the assassins were executing a heist to temporarily make me forget my memory so that I can gain the trust of the guards, and then they're gonna come back and rescue me and then take out the Emperor. And then, of course, oops, our leader got eliminated. And then the leader of the guard just happens to trust me that the Emperor gave me the amulet and that I wasn't the one that took him out? I don't know. Maybe I'm just cynical, but if I was Boris, the leader of the guards, I would not trust this guy, or me. But maybe that just goes to show how loyal and trusting of a guard that Boris is, and maybe we can all learn from that. Oh well, time to carry out the Emperor's legacy and find his son. But first, we still have to walk outside. After getting the keys from Boris, he lets me know how to escape out into the open. I definitely feel like I probably got lost in these sewers as well. I have a horrible sense of direction and regularly get lost when driving. In retrospect, I could have just used the clairvoyance spell a bunch, you know, that one spell that puts a floating line in the air in front of you, like an IRL GPS. I personally would love that, like in my day-to-day life. I'm often, you know, walking somewhere to do something and then I forget what I was supposed to do and then I get sidetracked and do something else. It'd be cool to have like a line that's like, hey, go this way, don't forget, you're doing this thing. Oh well. A few more steps through the yucky sewers, and we have finally touched grass at just over 800 steps. Let me know what other games you'd like me to touch grass in, and thanks for watching.